Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode from the Hermitcraft server. There's a war brewing, my friends. There is a war brewing. It's gonna be bad. I don't know what all's going on, I don't know when it's gonna erupt, but tensions on the server are high. So today, we're gonna add a little something to our keep that fits that theme. I've been doing some work between episodes, making maps, and today I want to add a war room to the keep. Right here, I think. I think this will be a good spot for it. This is a map of, well, let me get to it. This is a map of the Dark Oak Forest biome and the surrounding area. You can kind of see the community area up here in the upper right. Swamp is down here, but this is our Dark Oak Forest biome. Right there. And I think it's good. So I want to take this map, and the big map is going to be kind of the centerpiece of this whole thing. It's 5 wide, 4 tall, and it's just regular 1-to-1 scale, not made any bigger. I have another map as well over here that shows a slightly smaller area, but on a smaller scale as well. This was my initial idea, and then I was like, nah, I want something bigger and more impressive. So I think this is going to be kind of the centerpiece of the room, and then we're going to do some other really cool things to add some detail and stuff as well. And I think this spot right here is kind of a perfect place for a war room. And the reason for that, my friends, is that right here, we can put glowstone back behind the map, right? So it's all lit up. Otherwise, you get some weird kind of shadow stuff if it's not lit up properly. And back here, there is literally nothing. There is nothing of importance back here. This isn't even an accessible area of the castle, because this is one of the towers that goes up to the top. So this will actually work out really well. That means we can replace this whole little chunk right here with glowstone, and it should be good. So let me start by getting the map in place, and then I will come back to you. All right, guys, I am back. So I've got the map moved to up here. So that works out pretty well. This needs to go away. This is only temporary anyway, because I was originally going to do this is the war room. And I had the map as 4 wide, and then it just didn't look quite right. So I decided to expand it and make it 5 wide instead, but then it didn't fit, so yeah. Long story short, though, we can clear all of this out because it's not really necessary anymore, and then we can just replace this stone brick like so. Beautiful. Okay, so let's start working up here on this little area. I've got kind of a project chest right here, and I think the first thing I want to do is grab a little bit of this. Let's build that up to there as... Oh, I should have gone one more. Dang it. There we go. We'll build that up like so. And then maybe we'll go out. Oh, not there. Maybe we'll bring that out like this and do like some dark oak up here. Oh, if I can reach. There we go. How does that look? That actually looks pretty good. I like it. And then here, we could do something like that, maybe? Or maybe we'll actually change that up a little bit and turn this into kind of a little table type thing. I think I might like that a little bit better. That's not a bad look. In fact, I quite like that. And then we could put a torch here and here, which are those necessary? No, not really. Maybe down one. They're not necessary for lighting because the glowstone is shining through, but we would use a lot of torches in castles, right? Like they would be all over the place. So let's just put a couple torches around for now. There we go. Okay, so that gives us kind of this cool thing. Now, I want to get right here, like a central table. I'm thinking right about here in the center of the room. And you know what? I forgot to grab something important. I will be right back. All right, guys, I am back. So I grabbed myself a piston, and the reason that I did that is I have kind of a cool idea for this. Now, we're going to have to cover this up down below, but what I'm thinking is we're going to put a daylight sensor here and here, right? And the reason we're going to do that, now, obviously, this is going to have to be covered up because, you know, when we look at it from down here, that doesn't look... Actually, that doesn't look too bad. That's kind of a nice texture. You could run like a fence down from that, make a little chandelier. I kind of like it. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. We'll cover that up, though, so it doesn't look super out of place. But we're going to put a daylight sensor here. The reason we're not doing a slab is because of height. And what we're going to do is put an armor stand here and here, like so. Piston. Block. Redstone torch. Check that out, right? So we're basically doing like a little thing here that's going to cover up these little parts. All right? And that gives us a place where we can put some cool stuff on top. So if I grab this ender chest, let's just put you over here. Let's grab this crafting bench like so. Shulker box here. Grab a little bit of that. We can make a couple of helmets, right? And we can put a helmet here and here. And there's a couple helmets now sitting on the table, which I think is really cool. Like, that's just a cool little detail that I really like. And then just to kind of bring it all together, we can maybe do something like this. And maybe here we'll do like a spruce slab like that. Just to kind of make it obvious that this is a table, right? And I like that. I think that's awesome. Then we can maybe put a chair here and here and here and here. So this is where they would discuss the plans for the war, right? This is the other kind of central piece of the war room, and the use of the armor stands I think is super cool. Like, I really like that. So now we need to do some stuff with the walls and things like that. So let's grab a couple. Well, actually, we'll need some armor stands too. But let's make a couple item frames, just like 2 of them or so. And we'll maybe put one here and here. Make a couple of swords, right? And we'll put them like this. So we got some swords hanging on the walls, which I think would be very fitting for a room like this. I've got a little bit of this stuff, a little bit of this, maybe some iron bars. Can we make like a weapon? Ooh, is it? I don't suppose it's possible to put item frames on iron bars, is it? No, not in a way that they connect and make sense. That's too bad, because that could have been really cool. That's all right, though. I think this will work. Let's do that. And maybe here we put another armor stand or something. And this up here, this is supposed to represent like a weapons rack or something like that. I know it doesn't quite look like it, but there's only so much you could do. That's all right. So let's make a full suit of iron armor. Put that on this armor stand right here. There we go. So you've got that kind of chilling over here. That's kind of an interesting little piece. We need to do, we'll do something with the roof in a minute. Don't worry, the ceiling, I should say. We'll get there. Don't worry your pretty little faces just yet. Let's maybe try something like this. Right? We go like that, and then we maybe take a spruce door and put that here. So there's like a little closet of some sort. That could be kind of cool. And what we would put in there, I don't know. Although what we could potentially do, did I bring... here we go, trapdoors. We could potentially put a trapdoor like right here, and then put the door there instead. So that opens up, you can see this, and then just for decorative purposes, this chest... Oh, actually, this chest would open, wouldn't it? Because it's a slab above. So you could do that, little chest in here with some stuff. Like, that could be kind of cool. I like it. Just a little... I'm not really a fan of that, though. That's kind of a weird look. I think it's okay. We can... it's fine. So do a little bit like that. Maybe they had, like, some drinks, during their meeting. So we'll put, like, a little flower pot here to represent, like, a cup. We could go... I'd love to hang, like, a painting here, but I don't know that it would necessarily make sense. Maybe we do, like, a shelving unit right here. And we could maybe do that like this, right? And then something like that, perhaps. Or maybe better yet, right here. So you have like a little shelf over here, which could be really good. Maybe I'll get rid of this. Maybe we'll do 2 of those. Yeah, let's do 2 of those. I think I prefer that. I think that looks a little bit better. I will need to make some more trap doors, but that's okay. So let's see. We need that here. Space. Oh, well. Let's kick this over one. Let's kick that over one and it'll be good. Get rid of those. Oh, my inventory. Please, inventory. Let's just all get along. There we go. And I will need more trapdoors for sure. One more. There we go. Got it. So 1, 2 here, and then here and there. Yep. Good. We can do something like that, and then maybe up on top of this one we put a chest, right? Maybe we put a chest. I wish you could put a chest right here, but you can't. Just maybe we do something like that, or maybe this one is a double chest. Maybe not. Maybe just the single. Can you put an item frame back there? If I have the trapdoor, can those occupy the same block? Because that would be amazing. No. I was hoping. That's all right. It's fine. Let's go make one more item frame. We'll go... Oh, we can't put them there either. Dang it. What about an armor stand? If I put you, like, here. Oh, that'll work. You can put a couple of armor stands in between. And they'll be partially covered up. But... I don't know how much. Let's just see. If I do that, are you going to stick through? He's going to stick through the other side. Too bad. I was hoping you wouldn't. Because that would have been very cool. But that's all right. Still, kind of a cool little shelf design. Maybe we'll just do something like this instead. A couple more swords up there. That may work out a little better. There we go. A sword. Right? Just a couple little swords hanging up there on that weapons rack. Yeah, this is coming together. It's coming together very nicely. Okay. So now, up here, we want to fill in this stone ceiling. And can we do it from up here? Can we reach that? Sort of? Sorta, kinda? There we go. Oh, not you. There we go. We got it. Okay. So let's fill that in. Let's, I don't have any torches. This is unfortunate. Okay, tell you what, let me get some more work done on this room, guys, and then I'll be back with you. All right, guys, I am back, and I've been doing some work. We've got a lot done. This room is almost completed. I decided to try the daylight sensor up there above this little chandelier. I think I like it. It's a little different, and it's one of those weird textures where people are going to see the bottom of it and go, what in the world is that? So I think it's pretty cool, and it fits. It fits within the thing. What I want to do now is a banner. And you guys have suggested lots and lots and lots of different banner designs, and I really appreciate it. I've gotten so many cool designs on Twitter and in the comments of the last video, so I really appreciate that. However, I was playing around, and I think I found one that I just fell in love with. So this is actually my own design. What we're going to do is we're going to do one of those. And then we're going to do one of those. And then we'll do one of those. Oh, I just realized I don't have all the necessary components. Derp. I need an oxide daisy. Hold on. Let's take our crafting bench with us. Can I get out over here? Yes. Yes, I can. There's a flower forest, like, right over here, so hopefully we'll be able to find one. I just need, like, a single oxide daisy. Although they also spawn in plains, I thought. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Nope, those are also not oxide daisies. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, we found them. We're good. We're good. Okay, let's grab a couple of these guys. They will get used for banners and things. Okay, let's finish putting this guy together. So we do that, right? And then we do like that. And then we surround it here and do one of those. And there's the banner. I actually really like it. It's got the green and the gold, and then this is like an eye representing the eye of the people watching over and making sure that no shenanigans take place on the Hermitcraft server. It's the people's eye. That's what I'm saying. But it's a pretty cool thing. I like it. I think it's perfect. Now, with that said, I'm also not opposed to using additional banners. Like, this is going to be our main. Oh, please fly. You know what? This may not be possible. My server. Yeah, like, look at that. That was not me not hitting. That was not me not hitting spacebar. that was me mashing spacebar repeatedly and having nothing happen in response. That's very unfortunate. It's okay though. So what I'm thinking is we'll have this kind of main banner, right? And I'm just going to make a few of these. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of my favorites that were submitted to me, and we'll include some of those as well. I think that could be really cool. Is, you know, we'll have like a variety of different banners, tapestries, all that sort of thing kind of spread throughout the castle, adding detail. But this is going to be our main banner for the castle, right? So, you know, put that on the walls like this, and it stands out, especially because of that black border, which I think is nice, but it also represents our colors that we've chosen, the green and the gold. So let's head up to the war room, and let's see if we can work a couple of these in. I'm thinking maybe we put one here, and, I mean, we could hang a couple on the wall there, and they'd be centered on this. We don't want that many. This would have them centered on the room. Maybe that's a bit much, though. Maybe we just hang one, like up here, or maybe down one. Maybe we hang it down one right there. How's that look? Yeah, that's kind of cool. And then, I mean, you could potentially do some sort of a pattern like that, right? But I don't think we need to. I think maybe we just hang just the one for now here, and then we'll work some other ones in, you know, around in other places. Maybe we hide one back there, and back here as well, just to kind of add some of that, some little pops of color. This is still a very barren and boring wall, but there are things we can do. I would like to get maybe an armor stand here. We'll put that guy on. Put a little suit of armor there. Do I have any more iron left? I do have at least a little bit. Hopefully this is enough. There. Nope, not quite enough. Almost enough, but not quite. There we go. And we'll just put those on here. The whole idea is just to break up that brick wall. Make it not so boring. And I think we have accomplished that. Like, I actually really like this room as a war room. It works. Now, hopefully we don't actually have to use it as a war room. There's a little bit of a revolution. There's a little bit of a conflict brewing on the Hermitcraft server. And I think it's important to exhaust all diplomatic options before we go full-blown war conflict. It could be bad. It could be very bad, guys. So I've reached out to Bdubs since he's kind of the most talkative one of the NHO. He seems to be the most reasonable of the NHO members. So I've reached out to him. I've extended an olive branch. But apparently he's scared of me or something because he hasn't yet set up a meeting. I've offered a couple times and he's ignoring me. I think he's afraid. So we'll have to see where that goes. Finally, the night has come back to the mesa. Or the desert.
We're in a desert.
Close enough.
We're in a desert.
Well, you know.
But I like the rock reference.
Indeed. The knight has realized that it's here. I have.
You think I don't got this covered?
Oh,
don't even, dude. I got this in my offhand all day.
The professional.
Good morning.
Good morning, indeed. The knight has realized that we have a little bit of a problem on this server.
Okay.
We're sitting on a powder keg. Things are about to explode. There's tensions are high.
Does the knight talk in the third person all the time?
The knight talks however the knight feels like talking.
I'll take that as a yes. We're sitting on a powder keg. Not this necessarily. Not this sand. A metaphorical powder keg.
A metaphorical powder keg.
Mm-hmm.
The TNT from the gift that was given to the NHO has all been spent. So that powder keg has been defused.
Yeah. That was that Doc. He's a short. Let's go along with this whole powder keg thing. He's a short fuse.
He is.
Yeah. He not a huge fan of the whole retirement home idea, and as you can see, parts of the retirement home are down there now.
It's a long way down.
Yeah, you put a lot of time into this. I get it. Maybe you didn't understand. We come in and we just want to do things a certain way. And, then we got people poking and doing this and that. And Doc kind of, does his thing.
Well, the knight understands. The knight respects that you have a certain way of doing things. And that you want to do things a certain way. And the knight respects that. The knight is okay with that.
Okay, very good, the knight.
And the knight has gathered you, specifically you, because you seem to be the most reasonable you said yourself. Doc is, he's a short fuse.
He's a short fuse. Oh, yeah, I'm the most reasonable.
Yeah. And given that we are sitting on a powder keg, given that tensions are high and that everything is about to explode, the knight thinks it's important to exhaust all diplomatic options first. So the knight wishes to extend to you an olive branch. A peace offering, if you will.
Okay. This wouldn't be the first olive branch that I've taken and ripped into shreds. But please, continue.
Well, if you wish to rip this into shreds, it's your loss. I mean, this is something that I think you will like. That you will truly
very
like.
Fine. If it's that fish in your hand, it's gonna be a quick no.
It's not the fish. No. No, I think you may want those.
Oh, very nice.
And those. Wait.
Oh, look at that.
Wait, just kidding. I need those back. Wrong one.
Oh, this is fantastic. And they're even named after the knight.
They are. The knight threw you. The knight threw you the wrong set of wings.
Really? Okay. See you later, man. Thanks. These are wonderful.
A reminder.
Did the knight throw me the wrong wings?
The knight did throw you the wrong wings.
You know what? You can have the rockets back.
Let us trade. Those wings.
Okay. The wings of fragile peace. Somebody told me you can't put Unbreaking 3 and Mending on this.
Somebody did you dirty and lied to
They
you.
lie. They lie.
They did.
But
the knight is honest. The knight would not lie to you.
Yes, the knight is honest. Yes, it is true. I will take the rockets back, please. At least just a couple. Thank you. Very fine. Very fine. Very fine gift. Let us fly together and discuss this olive branch just a little bit, shall we?
Of course.
Let's just fly in the sky. I know how to do this. I've done this before. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Up we go. So, you come here. You lay down a retirement home. And please tell me your thought process behind the retirement home.
Well, got a little heated. Things were said, taxation without representation. Trying to say that, certain people have to play the game in a certain way, and you're going to show us how it was done and all that kind of stuff. I got a little heated. I think you can relate to that. Sometimes in the heat of passion, people do things
Is it so hard? Is it so hard to listen? You come in, I claim this, I claim this, I claim this. We say, okay, you know what? We'll just claim this way far away from everybody. And then all of a sudden everybody come and they take from us. And they say, oh, we want that too. No. And also, isn't there a lesson to be learned from your elders? That's what we wanted to do. We've been there. We've done that. And all we wanted to do was help. And we come in and we get served with wheelchairs.
But the knight says there is one problem with your whole argument about how you had it first.
What does the knight say?
You see that mining mesa over there? That mesa right there? That was claimed before the season even started as the mining mesa.
No, by whom?
By everyone. And if certain individuals had been, involved with the planning, they would have known that.
I was there. All we wanted was a piece. We wanted the pit.
Well, see, here's the thing. The people who were present for season 4, we don't want to build in the mesa. We spent the entire season. We're tired of mesas.
Right.
We're so tired. We want nothing from the mesa except for blocks. We want to just be able to take some blocks for building, for building pretty things. It's important. But we don't want to build in your mesa. I'm so sick and tired. I never want to see a mesa again in my life, except for when I'm getting blocks.
Are you the spokesperson for stress and for the people that I have dealt with?
The knight is.
Can they say the same thing?
The knight cannot speak for Stress or Iskall. The knight speaks for the people. The people.
For the people.
No.
Well, I've got no problem with the people. I'm up against stress.
Well, then it seems
she's putting hearts up in our pit and saying she's going to cover over it. And we just want the pit. That's all I want. For Etho.
And Iskall's father is an ogre.
Apparently.
That's a poor character trait. Poor character trait.
Yeah. Strong, though.
Indeed.
Very strong. Well, okay. I will say this. I truly appreciate this gift. Do I accept it now? Yes. Yes, I accept it now. Will I think about what I do with these? Yes, I will think about it. And will I... Are you looking for us to lay down our arms? Is that the agreement here?
Call it a ceasefire. A temporary ceasefire.
A temporary ceasefire.
Between the people and the NHO.
Well, the Bdubs will be thinking very, very hard about this. While I spend half of my time on the server sleeping, I will be in deep thought.
But
considering whether, and I'm going to have to talk to the guys. I'm going to have to get on Skype. I'm going to have to talk to Beef, Doc, and Etho, and I'm going to have to see if they think that that's a good idea and if it's worth it. Because listen, I am one member, but I tell you, got Doc mad. He's mad. He blew a hole through your building.
It's true. Doc did. But the knight encourages you to take some time and think long and hard and discuss it as a group. The knight cannot speak for Stress, or for Iskall, or for any of Stress's lackeys. But the knight speaks only for the people. And the people don't want to be hasty on diving into some conflict that is unnecessary and could be avoided with simple understanding.
You don't need a bunch of these around the server.
Exactly. Server preservation is paramount.
Okay. Well, I'll say this. Paramount is definitely a word that I don't know, but I do agree that we don't want to have big craters all over the place, and we would love peace as well, as long as people fall in line.
Then we have an understanding. But the
Very
knight
fine.
says this. The knight warns you.
Mm-hmm.
If the NHO goes against the people, taxation without representation, draconic dictatorship-like laws, the night will come, and the night will layeth the smacketh down upon thy jungle. The night will burn your jungle and your world to the ground.
Ha! Ha ha! Okay, I respect, again, the rock reference, but I laugh in the face of threats such as these. Don't extend olive branches and then layeth threats.
Is only a warning. Just so we have an understanding. So our intentions are perfectly clear and everything's out there in the open and honesty is between us.
A moment of silence, please. Trying to sleep.
The stars are beautiful at night.
I said silence. And good morning. Okay, very fine. Very fine. What do we have here? Hello! Oh, so close. Very fast fingers you have on you. That was very close. Hey! Aha, you saved me.
Indeed.
Another olive branch. And I need a helmet after all.
Guys, I am most certainly out of time for this episode. So my friends, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.